Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and this is the Frontline Changes report. And if you don't press the subscribe button, Russia will lose this war. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys are pro-Russia. So if you don't press the subscribe button, Russia is going to lose like 10,000 troops. So it's really up to you. And do press the like button if you want Ukraine to win. So dumb, so difficult to ask you guys to press subscribe and like button. Ayo. So anyway, we're gonna start off with at Kharkiv front. At Kharkiv front, this is Pishchane, and at Taike there is some frontline change. Russian forces has been geolocated inside of Taike, and this actually corroborates Russian mapping. So this is actually a very ancient Russian mapping now. It has been here for 5,000 years. So this invalidates Ukrainian claims. So this actually, this was already claimed by the Russians for a long time. So this is just an invalidation of Ukrainian claims. So, but that's about it. Ukrainians have always held the lower part of Taike. The Russians have not claimed it. So that's what it is. So that's all from Taike at the Kharkiv front. We move next to Stepova Novosilka over at the Kupiansk front. There is a very small frontline change in the south of Stepova Novosilka. Russian forces geolocated in a new position, influencing a slight change along the highway in the south of Stepova Novosilka. So a very small change. So this might be related either to the fighting at Stepova Novosilka or it could be referring to the fighting at Pishchane, because Pishchane is just here. So let's see. We're not sure, but that's what it is. So after Stepova Novosilka, the next frontline change is over here at the Borova front, with Russian forces again geolocated around Zeleny High. So this geolocation shows that the Russian forces actually have advanced in the south of the previous geolocated position in the southwest or west of Vishneve. And previously I was talking about this flag. I said that the Russian defense ministry claimed to have captured Zeleny High. That's actually wrong. It was actually Vasily High. I wasn't paying attention to the V and the Z. So what is V and Z together? Volodymyr Zelensky. So you get it. So it's his fault. No, it's his fault. It's not my fault. No, it's all his fault. So anyway, so just a bit more information. The distance travel is around 1.2 1.3 kilometers. It's a pretty long front line. No, maybe 3-4 kilometers. So in the northwest of Steppe, which is actually Peshov. Somehow Google Maps changed its name, so anyone that uses English Google Maps is going to start to call it Steppe. So it sounds cute. It sounds like a name of a dinosaur. It's like a Stegosaurus. Hey Steppe, come here, Steppe. And then it swings its tail and stab you in your stomach, and then you die. So after Zeleny, we go to the Bakhmut front at Chasiv Yar. So at Chasiv Yar, the Russian forces continue to make progress within Chasiv Yar itself. They totally want me to look silly by continuing to advance and try to capture Chasiv Yar. This time round, they have been geolocated southwest of Stadio Avangard. And this is actually kind of funny because this is not the only stadium Avangard I remember. Like, I remember there was a stadium Avangard somewhere in Lugansk. I remember. Is it somewhere here? Oh no, or is it here? I'm not sure. I remember there is a stadium Avangard somewhere in Lugansk. I think I remember like reporting about it. Or is it in Popasna? I can't remember. Somewhere. Very 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 familiar. This stadium Avangard. It's so weird. Like I just not sure where I saw it, but it exists for sure. Like where? Yeah, I'll look up, and I tell you next time in the next video, which means that you have to watch the next video now. No, you're now contracted to watch the next video. You cannot don't watch. If you don't watch, your dick will drop off. So be careful. You have to watch. Take care of your dick. As in as in Dick Tracy. So which is actually a very funny cartoon or show or story, which was quite funny. When I was young, I was thinking he got a stupid name. So after Chasiv Yar is over at Pishchane. So at the Pokrovsk front, the frontline changes is all around in the Pokrovsk sector and the southern sector. So over in this Pishchane, Udashne, Kotliny region, Russian forces expanded control from this railway foothold that they get and expanded control in the east of Udashne as they continue to build up a good stronghold or foothold to attack into Udashne. And they have also starting to flank east of Kotliny, surprisingly east. So Ukrainians may be defending Kotliny, maybe they are defending here, and then the Russians were just like, okay, let's do this. So maybe that's what. And over in the northwest of Pishchane, the Russian forces seems to be taking over the forest lines that is undefended. Like I think the progress here is a bit fast. I think that the Russians have very limited resistance in this region here as they start to swing north of Pishchane, moving in the direction of Vivrove. So if I move this map here, you'll probably see Vivrove. Yeah, so Vivrove around here. So as they start to flank north, so interesting developments around this area. Oh yeah, again, I forgot to take out this. Yeah, why you don't remind me? I know, because you didn't press the subscribe button. It's all the unsubscribers, the people who didn't subscribe fault. You guys. At the Pishchane, we have a confirmation of the Russian capture of Pishchane. This is reported by the Ukrainian mapping Deep State UA as they have captured the rest of Pishchane. So yeah, hard luck is what it is, and it's gone. So and it's gone, and then we go into Uspenivka. So the Russian forces have now entered into Uspenivka from the north after they had some foothold in the east, continuing to advance into this village and growing the length of this intestine, like, and this is the anus, by the way. Yeah. So I'm not sure why the Ukrainian mapping still have this, but they still have this. So let me fact check myself. There, I bring up the Deep State UA map, and yeah, the intestine is still here. Yeah. How can there be Ukrainian forces there? So children, do not take so much copium. It's bad for health. You will look stupid. And then you don't want to look stupid, because I will call you out and I will say in the video, you see, you look stupid. So didn't press subscribe button, right? Stupid. So over at the Yasenove, the Russian forces have captured Yasenove. This is confirmed by Ukrainian mapping in conjunction with geolocation. The Ukrainian mapping basically have confirmed the Russians have captured Yasenove, and they have starting to also flank south of Novoandrievka. So this is the entire region captured by the Russian forces as they continue to sweep through Yasenove, I believe, with limited resistance, and they're starting to do this southern flanking movement to into the rear of Novoandrievka. So we shall see how this goes. This mapping was on the 16th. We don't have any information on the 17th regarding this area. So maybe in the next 24 hours we might see more information. That could be shocking. So let's see how this goes. And Slovianka, the Russian forces captured Slovianka based on the information from the Ukrainian mapping as well. This part of the triple capture that the Russians have done, which I did cover inside, I believe, the Pokrov quick update, where the Russian forces have captured Slovianka as well. So it is what it is, and Ukraine is clearly winning, right? So these are all evidence of Ukraine winning. So over in the Dahne region and in the south of Dahne and north of Yasenove, Russian forces have expanded control. So and take the entire region, entire big swath of land in this area here in the northeast of Yantarne as well as the north of Yantarne. So a very big frontline change. The most of this is reported on the 16th. The latest update this morning in Singapore time was this chunk here. So my feeling is that the Ukrainians are already on the withdrawal. I have talked about this in the conclusions, so do check it out. And there is also fighting reported at luckily. So this is actually a sign that the Russians are actually putting pressure on the Ukrainians, so they have to withdraw. So after the frontline change at Dahne or Dahne, we go into the Velyka Novosilka. And of course, this is of course the star of the moment, in the Ukraine war, because Ukrainian forces is now encircled inside Velyka Novosilka due to the latest geolocation in Vremivka, and the Russians actually claimed this northern part, claiming that the entire of Vremivka is now under Russian control. This is a Russian claim; it's not confirmed. But in the south, the Russian forces have taken all the grounds north of Blahodane. This is mapped by Ukrainian mapping. So situation is now horrible, terrible. And there's no information whether Ukrainian forces are stuck in Velyka Novosilka or not. We're likely to have more information in the next 24 to 48 hours. So anyway, this is Velyka Novosilka. The distance traveled is around 1.3 kilometers, 1.2 kilometers in a single day, and maybe 1.4, 1.5 in the south of Velyka Novosilka. Sounds like the defense is like overwhelmed. And then over at Novosilka, Ukrainian mapping have shown that they have straightened the front line here, removing this impossible salient. As usual, usually this kind of salient is just impossible. It's like the Ukrainian mapping eventually will just fix it, but they kept the intestine. So clearly, the intestine is there, so that you can have shit hitting the fan. Because no intestine, no shit. That's just how it works. So that's it. So this is all the frontline changes over the past 2 days. And let's look at the total area captured. And the total advancement by Ukraine is victory. So and over in the for the Russians, we need to do some calculation. Let's do some mathematics or math, but don't do math. Is illegal. No, don't do math. Math. It sounds the same. So anyway, 0.83 plus 0.12 plus 3.69 plus 0.693 plus 6.78 plus 7.74 plus 8.42. Total area captured is 28.51, which means that it's around 15 square kilometers per day, which is still is slightly on the higher side, I would say. Slightly on the higher side for the recent speeds, and mainly it's because of Velyka Novosilka, because Velyka Novosilka is the one that is the biggest frontline change because of the collapse of the entire defense line around here. The fall of Vremivka falls way too fast. The Ukrainians are not defending it well at all. And then we have Krakove with this big chunk south of Dahne, which is second, and then we have Pokrovsk. So anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe. What? You still haven't subscribed? Don't think you're watching TV, you cannot press subscribe button. I sure know you can. I know some of you guys watch it on TV. So okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next update.